Hi everyone, how are we? I'm still tired from the last two classes. I really am. I'm exhausted. Okay. So I don't know if anyone saw, I'm not sure when it was it yesterday, the day before, not sure. Sarah Douglas, our CEO, she demonstrated some ways to use the holographic paper, which it's in the annual catalogue. I'm not sure what page, where all the specialty paper is. So you get 3 different kinds. We used some of it for our trees, our little accents for the Christmas class last weekend. So you've got this purpley sort of one, and then you've got this one here. This is my favourite. It's got sort of, where the camera's picking that up, it is. And this one to me is just really, it doesn't really, I suppose it does pick up some colours. To me it's a good substitute for foil, because we don't have any, well, we do have silver foil, but it's got pink, it's got purple stuff in it that I'm not really fussed on, to be honest. Find it, and there's only one sheet of normal. There's one sheet of normal foil. It's this. So I was practicing with it because I didn't want to. I've got some more of that holographic on the way, but I didn't want to. I've only got a small lot of it left, so I haven't got very much left. So this is the one that I was. Other stuff. So this is the other foil. I think it's called specialty foil, or what is it called? Let me look. Silver foil specialty pack. I'm not too sure whether it's on the online exclusives, or you stay there, or whether, I'm pretty sure it's not in the catalogue. So it must be on the online exclusive. But it's got a little, this is the normal foil, what you would call the normal foil. And it's got that one's got lines in it. And this one, let's just see, both of them are kind of purple. So, as I said, I'm not particularly fussed on those. I do like the silver one, but you only get one sheet of each, I think, or do you get 2? I'm not sure. Had it for a while because I struggled to use it. So anyway, so that's that. If you see that, that's what I've been practicing with. So I am not going to run this through because I've already ran it through, and you know me, I don't like to make 2 cards the same if I can help it. And it would be just exactly the same. So Sarah used the new, which is, it looks amazing, but I've got so much product that I'm not. So I said to Rhonda, just tell me off if I do. So I've used this die. The one she's used is a full die. I'll have to check out her video. Let me see if I can quickly find it. It's the standalone dies. I'm probably not going to be able to find it. Where are we? It's one of these ones. So she used the one, it's called Gorgeous Garden, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's got embossing on the leaves. It looks beautiful. So just Google Sarah Douglas Stampin' Up! CEO and you'll find it. But I've used the one out of Two Tone Flora, which is a floral one. So let me just pop that away. And that's in the annual catalogue as well. I think most of my girls have got this one. Quite a few of them have anyway. So let me show you. Sarah put hers on Berry Burst. I thought I'd just run it through and see what I thought it looked nice on. And I really liked it on Fresh Freesia. How stunning is that? And it looks like I've got, and I put all the dimensionals on there so that I wouldn't have to keep you too long. And I just noticed that one was poking through. So what I'm going to do, where's my bin? Just going to get the backs off these. This is testing my eyes this time of the night. Hope you guys can all see. I'll make sure you can see. Could you all see that? I forget to look. Yeah, you can. It looks stunning. I did try it on powder pink and it looked better on Fresh Freesia. Just picked up the, so maybe the pink was too pink or something, I don't know, but it's personal choice, whatever you think looks good, I guess. And you could, of course, do it out of, you could put it over the foil. You could do it out of a different colour and put it over the foil. I chose to do it like this because I wanted to use the holographic paper and I wanted to cut it out so I could see what I liked, what colour I liked it on. I only looked at powder, not powder pink, what am I saying? Not, you knew what I meant, bubble bath. I tried it on. So I could have, if I'd used bubble bath, I could have used, actually, two things I could have used. In this is another type of, this is a shimmer paper that's also in the annual catalogue. Let me just show you that. That's on the Berry Burst one. Too much the same, I think, too full on. If you have some old Freesia, that would be nice. That would also be nice, but I really like it on the Freesia. Got my heart set on that, so that's what we're having. Just thought I'd show you that while I was thinking of it. Now I'm lost. Where did I get up to? And I haven't actually worked out what else I'm going to do with this yet. I've stamped 2 sentiments and I don't think either of them are going to work. So I might need your help. So I want to use some of the yummy new ribbon. We might not put a sentiment, we might just go with the ribbon, I'm not sure. That off. I can't even see whether they're off or not. Oh, that's off. That's off. That's off. I think I've got them. Let's make sure I can't see them and I can see that. I've moved that by getting the back of it. Let's push it in a bit. That's good. Now there's one I've missed. Push that one in a bit. Yeah, because it was a massive amount of work with the both classes. Each piece of cardstock was scored, and if there was any cuts that had to be made because they were all special folds, I did all that for the girls so that we wouldn't have any errors. Well, they would be my errors if we had errors, put it that way. So now I just think that looks stunning. I'm not going to do insides or envelopes, and I will tell you that this die, if you want the whole die, it fits on American size cards. So I've made this one the US size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I've just used A4 cardstock, but that's what I've done to get the to get the full effect, shall we say. So what I was thinking was I thought I'm not going to do it like this, but yeah, I will actually cut that off because I do want to put ribbon. I just wrapped it around before to see what it would look like. Or do we want? I always give myself too many choices. Do we want that one or do we want white? What do we think? Which one looks the best? While you're deciding on that, I did want to just try, I was just watching Donna Gray before, and I thought, oh, maybe I could do that for my sentiment. She's fussy cut out her sentiment, so have I got that out? I have. So this sentiment I'm taking from here, I'm not going to put on your little one, but I'll just show you how I did that. I did have it cut from, I did it cut with a banner, and I didn't think that would go with the ribbon. We'll put the ribbon on, we'll see, but while you're deciding, and I also did best wishes, but I've got a wedding coming up, or 2 weddings, so I thought, I really want to put congratulations. And there wasn't a congratulations that I have that's current, that was long, like this one. So I thought I would make my own greeting. So I put my, you probably couldn't see that, it's probably off camera. So what I've done is I've covered the on your little one with my washi tape, and I'm going to put the Versamark on here. I know my girls have all done this. Sometimes we forget. I think that's good and inked up. It doesn't matter anyway, because we can easily do it again if it's not. And oh, I'm going to emboss. I want the thingamajig, won't I? An embossing buddy. There was one girl that, our new girl Marie, she said she hadn't done heat embossing. So if you're watching, Marie, that's what we do. We use our little buddy, because that saves finger marks and things sticking onto our card. Stamp down with our Versamark. Grab our silver. It's on the top. It must have known I was going to use it. What's happened there? Not enough powder or not enough ink? Something's happened. Did I have the... Let's do that again. Maybe I had the tape over too much. I'll just do it again. Have to clean it because can't use it like that. So let's go again. Didn't happen when I did them before. I did 2. That didn't happen. Live crafting. So I must have, it's my eyes, I must have covered up the G. Must have. There we go. Unless I didn't ink it up enough. I'll make sure it's got lots of ink on it this time. And you can't see again, I keep, well, I've got all this stuff here, so I can't. Yeah, so I've inked it up Now I'm going to take this off, the washi tape. So I've only inked up the congratulations, get off. And then I guess we better stamp it. Because I'm going to fussy cut it, doesn't really matter. Oh, now I've moved it. I don't know if that's right either. How come my other ones worked properly? Oh, that's all right, I think. Now the S is not covered. Oh, we might give up on this. No, that's all right. Gosh, where's the paintbrush? When you need it, I'll just use my fingers. Yeah, there was just a little bit on that top one on the G that didn't work. Now, if this doesn't fit in with our design, I'll be a bit cross. Is pretty good. Did we decide which ribbon? And I'm not going to save that other one because it's not good. Just going to fussy cut this one. And we shall see whether we want to use it or not. Mind you, Donna's cards, no, nothing like mine, but it was a beautiful card. She actually used the powder, not the powder pink, the bubble bath pink. She used those baubles, so my girls sort of got their catalogues of know which I'm talking about in the new mini, which goes live next week. The 6th must be next Wednesday, so just a week away, or a bit less than a week away. So let's see what this looks like. This would go nice with the silver ribbon. That's if it's going to fit in with our card, and I might not even put a greeting on, I'm not sure. Got to do a bit of embossing, heat embossing tonight. It's just how things have worked out. Throw you out. Now, what did we say? What ribbon? The white. We're all saying white. You've got weddings coming up too. Okay. Everyone says white. I would have thought silver. Okay. Just as well we're all different. I used white on the other one that I've already done. You might think silver if we put this greeting, but it might not fit. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Anyway, we'll go white. Roll that up out the road. Cut a piece. Don't really want to cover up my flower, so I probably want to put it down a bit lower, don't I? I don't need that much. move myself up so you can see. Now, this is how I do my ribbon. Everyone does it differently. Don't know that anyone does it like I do, and that's okay. I'm thinking I want to gap where I want the, let's put that there, and then we can kind of see, to line it up there. Didn't really want it over my flower, but it's going to be, unless I put it up the top. Is this too many decisions for you? Maybe we'll put it up the top. I think I'll put it up the top. But where? There? Maybe? Because I don't want it to cover up my pretty flower there. Now that's not straight, is it? Shut down a bit. That's better. I'll grab some double-sided tape. Our ribbon underneath. Yeah, and we've had some early mornings too. We've had the plumber on Monday, and we've heard the fellas putting in the security system this morning. My husband says, you don't have to get up, they'll be here at 7:30. No, I don't have to get up, don't I? It's like a herd of elephants on my roof, and then they were banging and yelling out outside my window. Can you give me that end? So I gave up and I got up. It's time to get up anyway. Men. I don't know what prompted that decision. He's been talking about it for a while, so whether it's just another toy or what. But not a bad idea with things that happen occasionally around the town. Okay. Better not tell me you don't like it now, girls. I think that's nice now. I need to push that under there because that's bothering me, because I can see that. Get my little pokey tool and poke him in there. Did I pull it off? I think I might have pulled it off. Doesn't matter, it's gone. Now, I don't really think a greeting is going to fit. I'll let you decide while I put it on the card. We could do that. Where's my other one? I don't think a straight one fits because you'd have to put it over the ribbon. You could do that, but I don't like that. I'm probably too fussy. I think that's probably our only option because I don't know where I'd put that. So I'm going to put it on the card. I'm not going to worry about the inside yet, and you can tell me what you think. sure I've got it the right way up, hey? Probably should have used liquid glue because I've got it the same size as the card. I don't often do that. Oops. That's okay. Now, does it need bling and does it need a sentiment? What do we think? Circle. Yep. I agree. Circle. And do we need bling? And if so, what sort of bling? Because it's got best wishes, and then when I get round to doing the inside, I can put congratulations on the inside if I use it for a wedding card, can't I? Cute. Maybe some rhinestones, I'm thinking. Thinking rhinestones, guys? Pearls. Okay. Pearls, Miss Rhonda. Oh. Maybe the silver ones, because I've got the white ribbon is kind of silvery. Where's my picky tool? Just not sure where to put them. Maybe we'll put them all around our greeting. So after all, it is a wedding, so, well, I'm thinking it's a wedding, so we want a little bit of bling, don't we? Okay, that's card number 1. We've got 3 different ones tonight. I have started most of them, but I haven't got very far with the second one. Let me just... So the second one she did was, Sarah, I'm talking about. Now, where's that bit of scrappy? Was she used some... She used a mask, and I have not used my... There it is there. I'm just going to show you how I did this in case there's someone watching that doesn't know how to. So, because this isn't the right paper, not using this paper. This is just going to be a scrappy bit to show you. So I'll just go through the process because I've already done our one for our card. And I will have to run out and wash these off because I'm going to use the paste. So I used that one on one of the cards. I don't know that I'll make 2. You can decide. So the only two I haven't used is these 2. I used that one before. Well, I'm not going to show you because we're not using the same one. I'm going to have a practice at using them with using different ones. So we've either got, not quite sure what you'd call that design. It's a bit of a, I really quite like these. What am I putting on the card? I'm putting balloons on the card. So, and I like that too. Do we want to have a vote? Right or left? Right or left? I have to be quick. I cannot find my squarish sort of a spatula-y thing. I might have to get another set. Left or right? Right. Okay, we'll go with right. Margaret? I don't know why they've changed the colour, but maybe Because you know your black ones, you can't ever get the white off, can you? So I'm wondering if that's why they've changed the colour. So I'll just pop that on there. Already got my washi there. Just make sure you guys can see. Push it up a bit, you can see. I'll just put that away so I don't need that anymore. Open a new tub of this. You do have to close it up carefully, which I will have to do when I'm finished with it this evening. And that's all you do. Just spread it out like you're icing a cake through a stencil. You can, on top of this, you could put embossing powder and heat it, and it would go silver or gold or whatever colour you wanted. You can add colour to it. So obviously it would go whatever colour you wanted it to. The paste, I mean, you add colour to the paste before you'd put a little bit on your silicone mat. You'd put a little bit of paste on there and use a little bit of a re-inker and blend it in, and then you would add your paste. And of course you wouldn't put your paste back in your container because you wouldn't want the rest of it to be that colour forever, would you? I might just, you don't have to do the whole thing, but I might just do the whole thing. I might end up using this piece for something, who knows? Might be just a nice little accent for something. I'm making this look harder than it should, aren't I? I'm missing my flattish spatula. It's very soothing doing this. It's like as though I'm icing a cake. There we go. That'll do. Just have to leave you for a second while I rinse these off, because you don't want to leave it on. Leave the paste on your mask for too long, or you won't get it off. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, I do like that. Good choice, Margaret. That looks cool. Look at that. Beautiful. I'll leave that there while I run out and get this off. I don't hope I didn't get paste on there. I might have a little bit. Just go and rinse this, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Now where did I put them? Here. I think I'm going to just put this away so it saves me clean up later. And I'll show you the one that I did on the next piece of holographic paper, which was the one that looks, these are very, very hard to miss, very easy to miss in the catalogue. They're with the other masks. They're called 4 square decorative masks. So if you're looking for a background for something, they are perfect. So that's really pretty. I really like that. So the next one, Sarah did hers with balloons, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got 2 lined up here. I don't know if I want to finish 2. We could, because everything's pretty much done except for the happy birthday, I think. So this is the holographic paper. Still got sticky from where I stuck it on the, and that is 2. That's the different one. This is the more silver one, not the one with all the shininess. Well, it's shiny, but the one with all the highlights through it. It's not that one. So that's the other square, the other mask with the little squares in it. And this is the new melon mambo foil that's in the Christmas book. So there's melon mambo and there's granny apple green. And this was the other mask. I still haven't used, there's one of them I still haven't used. And that was on some of the, just some of that paper I used before. So we'll see how we're going for time, I think, whether I do that one or not. Got two of them there, and I thought I might. So this is all on a bit on the fly. I thought I might do the Happy Birthday from that same set. That's if it fits. Thought I might do that in, do you think white or silver? Emboss it I'm talking about. Because, yeah, what was I going to do? Hang on. Lost what I was going to do. What was I going to do? I think I was going to use the pink. Oh, come on. And that. Oh no, I don't know if I like that. Come here. Yeah, I don't know. I think my Happy Birthday I was going to use is too big. Oh no, it's fine. That's the one I was going to use. But I think the pink is better than the black. It's a bit too all black, isn't it? So I think we might just do the one. Otherwise we might be here all night. And silver or white, do you think? Don't know that silver on black is going to stand out very well. What do we reckon? Silver. We might do one in silver and one in white. There goes my buddy. Get up there. Come on. I'm going to do 3. And always use these sentiments. When you do, that's what I nearly always do. When I'm doing one, I'll do several. Rightio, I've got some white here. I reckon the white's going to win because I don't think the silver's going to stand out, but we'll give it a, we'll do one of them in silver. Ooh. Why have you done that? I've leaned on it too much. Jeez Louise. That's better. Don't think I can fix that. There's my little paintbrush. Oh. See what I mean? I think I've burnt it a little bit. So we'll see if we can. I don't think it's fixable. You know what? It's got 2 sides. We can turn it over and do it again, can't we? Make sure I don't press too hard. Where'd you go? Here. Don't press too hard and don't press hard enough. gotcha. I think I got you this time, I think. Yeah, that's better. All right. Grab our silver. Hopefully I did that okay. We'll see. This is a good sentiment to emboss because it's nice and big and bold. When you find some of the little tiny greetings, they're too tiny to emboss. There's not enough room for them to expand, if that makes sense, because the embossing sort of makes the words pop. I don't think there's enough room when you do the tiny little ones. Let's see what this silver one looks like. The silver one's okay. Sometimes the silver doesn't pop on, or different gold doesn't pop on navy. One of the ones we did on the weekend, I didn't feel like the gold popped enough on some navy that we did, but so the girls had a choice whether they did navy or white, gold or white. See how tight I am? I can't even find my right words. So we'll go like that. How close did I go? And like that. We think we're going with the silver. I won't worry about cutting those out. Do you think we're going to go with the silver? Oh, maybe I could put it on there. What do you think? And I have some narrow silver ribbon. But do we need something? Do we need some embossing or some texture? I think we need some texture on the black. This is one of the other, heck have I done with them now? Embossing box. Yes, you need to emboss the black or the pink in the dots as well. These are called Basics embossing folders. They're in the online exclusives as well. So that's what I did the dots with for the balloons. Do you think add some texture? Do you think we've got enough texture? It would either be with that one or that one. And do we go black or do we go pink? Lots of questions tonight. More see-through, are they, Rhonda? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm really liking them. Have you used yours yet? We're having a debate on white and silver. Does anyone else want to vote? I'll trim this one up and I'll place them down together. Yes, because that's the thing. We get these things, we've got to use them, don't we? I had actually forgotten about them. I have too much stuff. Don't tell anybody. I do like the white, but should I have done a bit of a, let's see, maybe I should have bannered the end of it. I don't think it would. Oops, I'm going to get too close there. I didn't think it would fit my banner thingy. Maybe it would have. What I thought I might do, I have to do it with my little scissors. I don't necessarily need all the fancy things to do banners with. Oh, actually, in case I screw that up, I'm going to use my illegal, it's not illegal, it's just retired. Ah, my trolley's still out in the other room. Why use other stuff if you've got something that works, use it, eh? There is a current banner punch anyway. Oh, this is moving on me. I've not used this for a while. So put that in paste. I think I want that end straight. I don't want it bannered. Now we've got three choices. What happened to my silver one? On AWOL. Oh, here it is. Do we think white? So I'm going to do something with this. And a kind of and we could have it on a slant or so no one's saying we need to emboss this anything here. I think maybe we won't. Oh, Rhonda's saying silver too. Am I allowed to disagree? Okay. Could emboss a piece of black and see what it looked like, couldn't I? It might be too much texture though, mightn't it? I might just go with it. Can't play all night. Got one more to go, so I better get cracking. So that's about the centre, hopefully. I kind of like to pop that up, I reckon. I don't know if I should or not, but let's do it. Let's just do it. I can use some of these black ones. They're only little. Where's my fat black ones? black ones. I could pull out, leave the other ones out. And make sure I've got it on the correct side. Can also use these edge bits. Don't throw these away, will you? Use every last piece. When I first started going to workshops, someone on the table I was on was using the middle and throwing the rest out. I had a word to the organiser, just on the quiet. I mean, she was paying for them, just because I didn't think it was the right thing to do. There's a lot you can use with the edges, isn't there? Should have put one there. Balance it up a bit. Don't often use these black ones, so this is sticking to me. I don't want you stuck to me. This is a good way to use them. My cards are totally different to Sarah's. I've just bounced off her ideas, which is fine. It's what we do. Where am I going to put that? You girls decided on silver. Do we like it there? Well, you can see. I'll put my balloon on first. I've got another one of them. Yep. I like the balloons embossed with these huge dots. I think it looks good. And where's my little thing? Where did that go? Here it is. Just might put that on there before I put on the card, I think. Don't ask me why. Just seemed like a good idea at the time. And I thought I might put a little bit of that ribbon. Let's bend that in half and in half again. Get off my finger. Just thought maybe, where did I put that now? Got some, oh, here we go. Got some silver ribbon here. Well, I did have. Where did you go? Where did you go? Put some stuff away. I won't be able to find it. Oh, here it is. Right here. What I might just... Not even tie a bow. Will I tie a bow? Or will I just do that? I reckon probably just do that. What do you think? I think I'll do just that. Don't think it needs a bow. I like to see both though. Do you guys do this? You're as fussy as me. You might even be fussier. Now I can't get that untied. I'm going to chop that off. I only want a little tiny bow. Oops, that isn't it. My ribbon scissors. That's telling me it's not. So we'll just do a little bow. And see what we think looks best. That like that. It's moving, I know. I think you can see that. Let's push it up a bit. That like that, or ribbon scissors. I had to bend around the other way. Oops, I might have cut a bit too much off. So that, or that. A knot is sufficient. It doesn't even matter that I haven't got it even. Yeah, I think I want, do I want it? I want it like that, flying away. And I was kind of liking my greeting with the tail, so I could do that. Now I've cut that, I can't. Alright, we'll go with silver. We'll just put that. I'll have the other ones for next time, won't I? Just make sure that's in the centre if I'm going to put it there. And it's not. I need my tweezers so I can see where the middle is without my fat fingers over it. Yeah, that looks all right, I think. What do you think? Some of those little nice, same little pearls would be, I don't even know if it needs any actually. Where am I going to put them so you can see them? You can take your pick tool. It's not picking them up. I think just on the edge, on the pink. So I've put them on the silver, you can't see them. Don't know if I've got any pink ones. I didn't look. From memory, I don't think we do. Okay, so that's idea number 2. This one's the one that's got the, it's the one I love. So I thought I would use this tree, which comes from something reindeer. Where all the Christmas stuff is. So, okay, so this one's going to be white. Look at those colours in there. Gorgeous or what? And I haven't really worked out what I'm going to do here. Just that I wanted this on here. In the centre would be good. Sarah did hers with the large snowflake background dye, but I don't have that. So anyway, it's good to try something different to what other people have used. So just use the white, and I'll show you another one I actually started off, and then I actually ended up putting it all together because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. So I'll step you through what I did with that one as well. Hopefully this is going to look nice on here. Oh. So I've noticed when you stamp on here, did you notice that it all went, sort of went all over it like as though it wasn't going to have any definition. I think I've covered it all. I think that's going to be pretty. Actually, I think I might need that again in a minute. Let's heat set that. It's actually hard to tell. That's done. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't want to cook it too much. Yep, I think it's done. It is, it's done. That's quite pretty. I did a practice one on the purpley stuff that I don't like, and that worked out pretty good too. So, okay. So then I thought I would put that on here and on here. This is some DSP out of the I've forgotten what it was, out of the Noel suite, if you've got your catalogue. I wasn't sure whether to die cut the trees or not. And I had thought that I would do All Is Merry and Bright in, yeah, maybe white. We'll see anyway. Give myself plenty of room. So I think I'm going to do that as a circle again. White, I said, you know. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether I want to die cut that out using a shape. Oh, can't quite reach. We shall see. Got my, I thought I had I did. So these are the deckled circles that I was going to show you and I couldn't find them the other week. And we do have our stylish shapes ones. Let's see what size we want. That's too small, obviously. Come on. That's perfect. So I think I'm going to go with that because the one I cut out before, which I'll show you the card I made, the deckled ones were a bit big, so it's a different greeting that I used. So I ended up using a punch for that, but I'm just going to quickly die cut that. Okay, put your die away before I lose it. And Miss Sharon, you still haven't collected your order. Have you forgotten about it? Okay. Just not sure what I'm going to do here. We could cut it with two things we could use to cut it. We could cut it with that smaller one, maybe. We could cut it with that. Pop a ribbon around it. Put that there, do you think? I think perhaps we'll do that. If I cut it down any smaller, the greeting might look a bit odd. Yeah, actually like that. I think that looks good. If there's no more suggestions, that's what's going to be happening. Let's just put this together. Oh, I've got powder all over that. Stuck to it. Now it's all over my pants. The joys of card making. Stuff everywhere. Let's put this DSP down. This plaid, this shaded spruce is the colour for this. I think we probably want to pop that up. Good, got some fat ones. Don't stick to me. Down a bit, up a bit. What, the card, Margaret? Now your word's gone. She hasn't forgotten. Can't see the card. Myrtle meant the second card. Move it down a bit. What am I moving down a bit? You think not to centre it? Not sure what you were saying, Mark. Is that what you meant? This down a bit. We need to centre this, don't we? If that's, I don't suppose it needs to be centred exactly. We could move that up a little bit. Let's see what that looks like without sticking it down too far. That might work. Just gently put that there. Where did my bow go now? There. It's in my face, shining in my face, so much that I can't see what I'm doing with it. I want a dimensional down there. Get off. Pick it up so it's not shining on me. Yeah, that does look better. Thanks, Margaret. And my ribbon. I've got to have the ribbon. Got to. I guess it doesn't so much matter if it goes over. Oh, come on. Where am I going to put you? Got a snuggle here somewhere. Like that. Like that, and you can still see my greeting. Or do I make it a bit smaller? It's a beautiful ribbon, this. Really sheer. Yeah, I don't think that's going to bother me, that I can't see my greeting. Any suggestions? Yes. Okay. Sometimes you just got to go for it and just do it, don't you? I'm going to get my half a glue dot kinda there. I'll put it on my ribbon because I'm not super sure where it's going to go. Come on. Just chop him off a bit and I think I'll call him done. Oh, he's got to have his pretty things on him, doesn't he? I don't mind that ribbon be a bit longer. The tails to come off a bit. Come on, I just want to cut just so that you... Yeah, I do like that. Now, do we want some, what do you think? Do we want some, some of those pearls again? Or red things? Red, they do have current red pearls. I do have some of the deleted red pearls. Let's see what these ones look like. I don't want to do gold. There's some red ones here. Let's see what they look like. I don't really want to put them on my tree, I don't think. I think I want to put them around my tree. We want these or to go... No, I think maybe the silver. See what they look like. Yeah, I think silver. Hopefully you all agree. They're done. Now I just wanted to show you things I played with before I decided to go with, well, I didn't decide to go with it, it decided to go with me. I was looking for through my catalogue to see what else I could use that was big and white. I could white emboss because I'd done this one, and what I did here was I have silver embossed this star. I played with a few different colours. Where's the other one that I did on the purple? I'll show you. I wasn't super fussed on gold on silver. I wasn't really fussed on... I even did a little manger, a little stable thing. I was not that fussed on the white, but what I did there, that you can probably see better than what I did there, was I went through, I took it through run it through that embossing folder. What the heck has she done with it? This one I was showing the girls on the weekend. It is spectacular. I did the same here, except that because I'd embossed it first, I'll show you the folder so you know what I'm talking about. I had to actually line it up with this star here. This one had lined up perfectly, like so. This one was hanging off, so that's why I had to cut it off. Okay, I'll just show you. Where did I put them? Might be where the guys are. Done in the gold. Oh, here it is. Done in the gold. Spectacular. And it's a hybrid embossing folder, so it actually cuts those three out. So you can pop it through with the dies inside the hybrid one. We'll use that another night. I'll show you exactly how it works. But I think most of you know how to use a hybrid one. And the girls were just blown away with how it looks on the gold. It looks spectacular on the silver too. But you probably can't tell that I've embossed that first. But I have. And I actually quite like that card now. I wasn't sure, but now I do like that. But because it was a lot of, you can see how indecisive I am. So I've got to try everything. So, yes, I didn't want to keep you all night. So we've got that one. And that one was that technique. And we've used different ribbons for both. And we've used... Can't probably see that if I put that there. Let's go up a bit higher. Let's see if you can see those up there. That's our embossing paste, and this one was using the die. Let's see how really, which one's your favourite? I think it's out of these two for me. Okay. Turn it so it goes around the circle. I'm guessing you mean the bow, Margaret. You're a clever lady. Yeah, that looks good. It's it's not hiding my greeting anymore. Thank you for all of your suggestions. And thanks for joining me and playing with me tonight. I will hope to see you next Friday. It's not Friday, is it? Next Thursday evening. Okay. Bye, everyone.